Good evening, everyone, or good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you might be. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. Happy New Year when it comes around. It's been a bit. We've had a lot of, holiday stuff, the fun times of the holiday, the busy times of the holiday. So we've been a little slack in our recording. We still owe you a couple games in the future here, the games that won the poll. We have not started a new poll on the channel in the community tab, but we do owe you a Savage Worlds game, probably which we will do Deadlands of some sort, probably something I'll make up, or maybe something recently published. I'm not sure yet. And then we're going to do after that a session or two, depending on how it goes, of Candela Obscura. So looking forward to those games. And then we have our ongoing games of right, our ongoing games of Eberron, which we will actually record the sessions tomorrow. But today we are going to play our ongoing Walking Dead universe campaign set in the environs of Atlanta. And with me today are my two stars and players, my wife Amy, who plays Sasha,
Hello.
and my sister-in-law Cindy, who plays Amanda.
Hi.
All right. So I think Cindy had volunteered prior to recording to give us a rundown of what happened last time. I know it's been a while. I think we last played, I'm thinking like November 30th. So it's been
Yeah.
almost a month. So, all right. So go ahead and play and tell us what happened last time.
So our group is located slightly northeast of Atlanta at our desolate cabin, where one of our younger members of our kind of community by the name of Daniel has gone missing. His mother has brought this over to our attention, and Sasha immediately suggested that we should go through and assist with trying to look him down or trying to track him down. Amanda, a bit more reserved in her mindset of, yeah, let's go do this. With a bit of a politician's air to her, of course, did also agree to go with. So we've been traveling southbound through the Georgia area and landscape on the search for Daniel. Throughout our travels, we did come encountered with a couple of other individuals thus far. The first ones we were pretty easily able to avoid. The second ones we heard talking inside the woods. Through some interesting methods, we were able to capture one of the individuals and interrogate him, finding out that they are part of a group called The Living, which is a bit south further in the Gainesville area, where they were actually had seen Daniel being taken to. So we are now off in hunts for the living, and hopefully Daniel with Alicia, Amanda, Sasha, and Donald the dog after our brief interrogation of Roy.
Yes, Roy is the individual they captured from the living. The other, so they did encounter the living a couple times, or they think at least the second group. Well, Roy confirmed that he was part of the group, the living, but the first group they did encounter sort of outside of Garland up here on the map. And these individuals were like throwing Molotov cocktails at some walkers. They're causing a ruckus, and the group, I was gonna, I don't, there was an I don't know if you're trying to bypass them or not, but somehow they noticed you and there was a confrontation. I do remember Sasha having like sort of a standoff or stare down contest with them, and then Amanda shooting up into the air to startle and scatter them, or at least scatter them because that attracts walkers, right? The big noise and stuff. So then they took off after them. They might have given chase, but it's hard to say. They seemed like that they were kind of in a drinking state, so probably a little drunk. So after that, like Cindy said, they encountered like another group of these the livings. Yeah, it's a strange faction name because I keep wanting to say some other faction like from the shows. So anyway, they encountered them. Amanda tried to, oh no, Sasha first abducted poor Roy there while he was out using the bushes, seeing a man about a horse. And then Amanda tried to sneak into the camp, was not successful, was spotted. There was a little bit of a firefight. No one really got injured, but then Amanda ran back into the woods, stumbled upon an old sort of an old RV camp, maybe of survivors at some point, but these survivors had since passed away, and it was like a swarm of walkers in that area. She killed the person who was following her, but of course that noise attracted not only walkers but also his friends. However, Amanda booked it into the woods and left those living to the predations of the walkers, hearing screams in the woods in the back as she fled. So she hooked up back with Sasha and Alicia, Donald, and their prisoner, and they took off as best they could through the woods that are somewhere on the border of this square here, just northwest of Woodlake, entering into this sort of suburban area north of Lake Lanier here, northwest of Lake Lanier, hoping to cross the bridge that they remember goes across. So this bridge here. So camp was uneventful, and you guys wake up. It's about a bit foggy this morning. As you wake up, it's not raining, but kind of damp and foggy. And Roy is still there. You kind of, Sasha, you notice that his wrists are a little chafed, so he's probably trying to break his bonds during the night, but was unsuccessful. And you probably wake up to Donald like barking, actually, as Roy's probably struggling with his bonds, and you wake up and you see him doing that. Probably kick him or something, or to stop him. Well, if you don't kick him, Alicia does. And then you kind of get ready to keep marching on. Any other observations or questions you guys might have?
I don't think so. I think Sasha would emphatically encourage Roy to stop messing with his bonds. Otherwise, he will become dog food
I do
or
believe.
walker food, one or the other.
Mhm.
So I have a question about logistics.
Yeah.
We still have the moped, right?
Yeah, you still have the moped with you.
Okay. What are we going to do with Roy? Like, are we going to stick him on the moped? I feel like I don't think he'd be particularly pleasant to walk with.
Oh, he can walk with me. I can always bind his mouth shut.
Yeah, I think like how you've been going is Alicia and Amanda on the moped, and then Sasha and Donald up ahead. Because Sasha has like a spear or something, right?
And a gun.
And then you can prod Roy on ahead, have him tied up and just prod him on ahead. I remember he is a little bruised here. So I guess you guys cannot see his stats. It's very curious. I wonder if we need to.
It'll be okay. I mean,
Yeah.
Sasha will just remind him that walk ahead and don't run too fast, or you'll be visited by the ghost of Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, because I don't know who this Vlad guy is, but he sounds mean.
He was not everybody's friend.
What type of gun do I
You have like an assault rifle, I believe.
have? That's right. That's right.
Oh,
Yeah, you
It's
have like a AR-15 or
That's
something
right.
like that. Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's been a little while. I do not remember.
Mhm. Yeah,
you,
yeah,
you have an assault rifle.
That's right.
right. And I feel like you picked up some extra, like you have an extra clip of ammo if something bad happens and you run out of ammo. I think you picked up some extra ammo at
Yeah.
like that sporting goods store or whatever that you guys
Yeah.
Yeah, I
ran into.
remember us pilfering the sporting goods store.
And picked up some extra shells for your shotgun. So or someone has a shotgun, so I think
I think Alicia.
maybe Alicia has a shotgun.
Um, I have a spear, crossbow,
Yeah, she
a
has a
revolver,
shotgun.
and I have Molotov cocktails. You know, I keep it short and sweet.
Yeah, you probably picked up some. You probably picked up some, bolts for your crossbow too. It is Atlanta. You're
Yes.
Atlanta. It is Georgia. I'm sure there's many a hunter, and not everyone uses a crossbow. There's probably some bolts scattered about. It was a lucky find. All right, so you kind of move your way sort of southeast and enter the sort of Wood Lake area. It is again uneventful. Roy kind of keeps mutters most of the time. Keeps his head down. He's also aware. I mean, occasionally you'll see like some walkers, on the side of the road or in the lightly wooded areas around them. But it's generally, like I said, pretty uneventful. And you make your way with relative ease until you get to the bridge. Oh no, I'm gonna move. I'm at the bridge. You can pan out, Amy, if you will. Yeah, so you get to the bridge. You see this sort of the bridge is partially out. There is this trailer truck with an overturned. It looks like it's kind of on its side, and it's overturned. A cargo tanker container there. This thing here. I almost pinged on the Zoom, and you do hear like of walkers so far. Can you see? Can you go if you go up? Can you see the threat meter? I guess you can't. You pan up. No, you
No.
cannot. Huh. Okay. I will show it on here. Can you see the like where you roll and stuff, or is that too far to the?
Well, I collapsed it. I mean, we can see it if I move it over.
Yeah. So I will hold on. I'll do something here. It was threat level 0 as you were. Oops. Can you open it again, please? What? That didn't happen. That's weird. Okay. Yeah. So it was threat level 0 as you guys were walking, but now it is threat level 1.
Uh-oh.
As you can hear, well, you can hear back here, right back here, you can hear like a swarm of some sort.
Well, Amanda, might want to get that gun ready. Get mine out.
Yeah. Is there any way that we can get on top of the truck, like on top of the cargo portion, so that way we can be able to get a view of the other side without actually walking around and exposing ourselves?
Yeah, I think, let me see, can you see?
Because I don't care about Roy.
Yeah,
Roy
so
can get eaten,
right,
but
you
I
could
don't want the
definitely
dog to get eaten.
you definitely see it's kind of precarious where you guys are, like about here. You can see the water, right? You could hear the water below the lake. But about, you could definitely climb this, or walk along the edge, the railing here, on the bridge. So, it is foggy. You can see that stuff kind of coming across. Is like fog. It's kind of a cool feature that Foundry has. So I guess the dog is probably. I'm gonna move. Probably Alicia and the dog are over here.
Sasha would probably get up on top of the tractor.
Well, if you try to go, right, like you could
Like
try,
over here.
yeah, you could. Well, are you gonna? How are you gonna go?
Peek through.
So you're on the water right now if you do it that way, but
Oh.
you have to go like, right. You see, so it's kind of broken up here, like in this area. You see the water, but so you'd have to go like there and then up top like that.
Okay.
if you wanted to get to the cab. Yeah, as you peek fast, you see the swarm. There's probably about 5 to 10 walkers back there, and you kind of haul yourself up. So give me a. It's easy to haul yourself up, but to see if there's any complications, you could use your mobility, please.
Okay.
Temperature.
And no additional dice, so rolling.
No problem. All right. So you kind of move across there. You do notice that these like darker reddish areas are a little rusted and a little precarious, but you're able to move across like in the dark orange and avoid all the issues. You do, since you got that extra success, as you do kind of move across there, you hear the of walkers that seem to be inside this cargo container as well.
Well, they can stay there. I'm perfectly fine with leaving them there.
Yeah.
I will let Amanda and Alicia, Roy and Donald know, although I'm assuming Donald is probably not happy about seeing them or smelling them.
No, Donald. Well, Donald's about to bark, but Alicia probably commands him. If you kind of make the symbol, like a hand signal that there's walkers in the cargo container, he's about to start barking, but Alicia kind of gives him the command to hush. Yeah, I guess Amanda. Well, Amanda hasn't. You can hear the swarm, so I think Amanda probably needs to roll something so she doesn't freak out even more.
Oh yeah, because I'm just barely out of a panic attack. It's
Yeah.
still there.
Yeah, I would say, but she's good at maintaining her composure in the face of, danger or whatever. So even though it might stress her out, let's have her roll leadership to see if, she kind of, oh,
Amanda, you got one
All right.
success, but you messed up.
all right.
Yeah.
So you don't incur any more stress. However, I think, man, I'm going to see what happens. You kind of maybe as you kind of step up and you hear the swarm, now there's a swarm in that cargo crate. You're like, oh crap, how am I gonna walk across it without falling in? And then I think inadvertently you might step closer to Alicia. If this doesn't make sense, let me know. And then you step closer to Alicia. And then maybe nudge Roy a little bit forward. Hold on, I'm just moving things. That's you.
Oh God, did I just throw Roy off the bridge?
You might nudge Roy a little bit forward, and we'll see if he falls off the bridge.
Oh God.
The idea was not to kill the captive.
Let's give him. Oh, he might be okay. He's trained in mobility.
Good. He's gonna need it considering he's still got his hands bound. Okay, good.
Oh, he's good.
He's good. He's good. So I think he's gonna he kind of jumps forward and lands on this, past the gap, this area. I could do this, I think. Hope this works. There's a nice little hole there, but he kind of jumps over. He kind of leaps over it there and he goes, "What the hell?" He actually does a standing broad jump. It's pretty impressive. And he goes, "What the hell?" Because he can't grab anything, right? So he probably does a standing broad jump and falls to his knees there. And he yells out. But
My bad. Sorry.
But he kind of doesn't yell. He kind of hisses under his breath. He looks back at you. I did get 2 successes, so he didn't and he didn't get a whatchamabopper. But I probably will give him stress if I can.
That is one way of not incurring stress, Amanda. Cause him to have it.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Yeah. Okay.
it's my political background. I've learned how to pass things off and delegate.
Right. So there's
Or
kind
make
of all
people fall to their knees.
right. Okay, Sasha, sausage. All right, Sasha, you look back and see that, and kind of Roy looks up. He's like, on the ground on his knees. He almost like face plant into that grass or whatever. You definitely see like, stuff fall to the water below. And there's like a little hole there now. But oh yeah, Amanda, I guess you have stress too now. Oh no, you succeeded in your leadership.
She
You don't
succeeded.
so you do not have an extra stress, which is nice. But Roy's a little isolated. I don't know what he's gonna do. You could like, we'll see what he does. All right. Okay, Sasha.
She's gonna turn around to Roy and say, "Shh, the idea is not to make them come see us. And get up. I don't know why you're on the ground."
Okay. I don't, so it is pretty like precarious, Sasha. I don't know how, yeah, what you want to do
Do I
here.
see a way around the swarm, like maybe going behind these cars over here?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard with the moped and the dog, right? Um,
I say we leave the moped. Because in order for us to take the moped, we would have to
move the, yeah,
move the track or somehow get it walk it across the rusted out trailer filled with the Walking Dead,
mhm.
and then down on the other side while still being stealthy, controlling a prisoner and managing a dog.
You're not going to get a complaint out of Sasha, but Alicia, it is her moped.
Yeah, I mean, you could try to convince her using manipulation, Alicia. Because she is like, it's my moped. Where am I? What? You know?
Okay, so use manipulation.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm all for trying to manipulate that one. That
Mhm.
just seems.
Oh, if you succeed,
Is-
can't you lower stress by doing this? I forget. Don't you have a talent?
She can, but would she use any of her drives or anything to get any extra bonus dice before I hit roll?
No.
No, I don't think so. But I think right, if you succeed in manipulation, you can relieve the stress. Is that correct? Look at under
If
talents, Amy. Look under,
talent,
like, hit the talent tab. Yeah, you relieve one stress when you successfully manipulate. So you're back in your element there, Amanda. You can relieve a stress. So you get rid of that stress, Amy, on the general tab. That felt good, and you got an extra success. So Alicia will leave her moped.
I do not have permission to update.
Okay, I'll fix it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
bizarre.
I'm just gonna gently remind her that we can either keep the moped
Mhm.
and potentially let us die, or we can leave the moped and be able to keep her and the dog alive.
We should probably leave the moped in the bush.
Yeah.
So probably. Oh, I could bet you. I wonder if I have like a. Wonder if it's under gear.
I mean, Roy is already bowing to you.
Yeah.
Over there.
Right.
Because Sasha didn't see you push him.
I swear, I really was not trying to kill the captive.
No.
That wasn't the goal.
That's what every politician says.
Yeah. So you probably put the you probably put like hide the moped like over here, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So she kind of takes the moped over there. Got it putting it there. Securing it, covering it with stuff. Right. Getting some of these fallen pine leaves and stuff around here to to cover. All right, Roy. All right, Sasha, you want to do anything else? You're looking for a path through. There definitely is a path through, right?
Yes. Do you need
It's
her to
like-
roll?
I mean, to jump down, no. As you kind of move past the swarm, you probably
And-
will attempt to stealth or something. I think
Yes,
that's the best way.
yes. Definitely stealthing.
Okay.
And does she get a bonus die from being a survivor? I don't know if she has a talent that'll get her that. She just knows all the tricks, you know.
Yeah, well, that gives her like all the stealth, right? It sorry, it like lets her use stealth as manipulation.
Okay.
That's what that
Um,
does. Your arm of survivor drive. Yeah, I'll give you a bonus dice for your arm of survivor drive. I think that's what you. Let me
So
make sure. Let me make sure on drives. Like if you always use it, or do you only use it once per?
because if
Some of
it's
the
only once per, then it's not worth it here.
drives 9.
So while that's being checked on, Sasha, what do you think about the idea of once we get our party off of the trailer thing, what do we think about throwing a Molotov cocktail in there?
Well, if they don't notice us, I see no need to waste a Molotov. But I'm definitely okay with using one.
Yeah, I mean, you could even toss them on those walkers in the little swarm out there. Drive. Once every session, you can get a +2.
Well then it's not worth it. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna leave the bonus dice at 0
Yeah. Okay.
and hope for the best.
Oh yeah, no problem. All right, so you do make it. Like you can make it to where the corner of this red vehicle behind the swarm if you wanted to, or you can
Okay.
just hang out there. I mean, past the bridge. All you see is like these two cars this tractor trailer, and then the cars. This
I
car
don't know
here.
why, but I can't get that on my screen now.
It's fine. I see. I mean, it's that's as far as it goes. It
Well,
just
no,
is
I mean
little.
now it's very far down on my screen, but
What
that's
is what?
the picture. That's okay.
Yeah, you could scroll up. That's fine. We could see it. You could scroll, zoom in. It's fine. You know where you're at. And then, center it.
But it's only halfway on my screen that way.
Yeah, you can use a right click to move the thing. So yeah.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yep.
That's so much better. Now I don't have to shrink absolutely everything all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can actually jump onto that car. We'll assume that you jump onto that car or whatever you wanted to.
Whee!
Yeah. Yeah, if you wanted to.
Oh,
Yeah.
darn it. It moved again. There we go. Sorry about that, folks.
Like you wanted to be, oops.
Rookie move.
Yeah, if you wanted to be like there, I'll move the
Yeah.
swarm like up. Right, because they kind of hear you, so they're like, well, they hear these things. She kind of walked across and yeah. Okay.
Roy might need a little bit of help getting over.
Yeah, he's kind of like isolated.
Can he walk around the hole?
Like
Yeah, going back towards the bush and back over?
he could try to jump across here or jump from here onto the cab. Like here is like if he gets to here, it's like less than a meter.
He could try.
Good try. I mean, you want to try to encourage him to do that? All right.
Well, I'm gonna tell Roy, your
You're
choice.
gonna yell? You're gonna yell?
No.
Okay.
I think this is more my side, me and Alicia.
Okay, so you want me to use your manipulation or leadership?
I mean, I've got better stats for manipulation.
Okay.
Yeah, so how are you trying to convince Roy to take a leap of faith there. I mean, the problem is he has like, he's gonna ask you to he's gonna tell you to come over and cut his bonds though, because he can't, you know, so you got to move over to here to cut his bonds.
I have to close this so people can see.
Yeah.
Do you want to move over to where he is to cut his bonds?
I just don't know if I trust him.
Well, at this moment in time, he's either going in the water or getting eaten by the swarm unless we cut his bonds, and he's the one that knows where the kid is. So
All right.
I think he'd be a little motivated. And if he runs off, we'll just shoot him.
Works for me. All right. So that way Roy understands, I will cut the bonds.
Mhm.
You will get on top, and then over, you will stay compliant as if you were still bound. If you do anything that is what I could potentially feel as jeopardizing us or our position, I will remove you as an issue.
Okay. Okay. Would you like to push that for a stress?
Sure.
All
Okay.
right, hit push. You just hit push.
Oh, just hit push.
Yeah, there's a push button there.
I don't have permission.
Oh, jeez. I'll hit push then. Oh, nice. Yeah,
There
well,
you go.
the stress dice. But you know that stress dice goes away because, well, you manipulated somebody. All right. So how do you like change the argument when he says, "I don't think so"?
Okay. That's perfectly fine. If you don't wish to comply, then I can just simply eliminate you now.
Okay, so you threaten him with the gun.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. All right. So let's see if old Roy can jump across as you threaten him. Oh, let me get rid of that stress for you.
Thank you.
Let me see if I can change the permission, Amy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot. Um,
Just so the viewers know, we're doing it this way this time so they can see the actual use of the sheet and the rolling. Because
Mhm.
otherwise you only get to see one person doing it. So this
Yeah.
is for their enjoyment. And we appreciate you watching us. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, like, share, turn your notifications on so you don't miss when we do finally throw Roy in the river here.
I don't know why I did that. Okay. All right, Roy. I'm gonna roll an extra d6 for him too, because I mean these things don't have stress on them. Mobility. All right. So he with the gun behind him, kind of guiding him, he takes a leap of faith. And he makes it. Oh, I gotta roll another d6 though. Oh no,
He
he messed up.
falls.
He messed up. All right, so he jumps. He makes it. Like onto here. Well, I'll see. Kind of. Maybe it's more like this. So he jumps and he makes it. He grabs on. And then I think we're gonna do something dramatic here. You see, Amanda, that the truck starts slipping.
Oh, that's not good.
Poor Roy.
Oh,
Right. Yeah.
no, that gives them a path to us.
Yeah. So let me see.
You might want to scurry over the truck.
Okay. He's got some door force. I don't feel, is that would that be mobility again? All right. He's got 2 stress though. At this point, I mean that's because that thing's starting to fall. So he's like, "Oh, what? Ah!" So all right, he's going to, I guess, try again to scramble up, and
Hopefully this time over.
his hands are no longer bound. Okay. All right, let's see what happens. Oh, wow,
Oh,
beautiful.
Roy is on it, man.
Yeah, he scrambles and jumps over on the backside. The thing like, and oh, I got to roll to see if it finishes its descent because he does have 2 stress. No, okay, wow, he's got like 4 successes.
Oh, good.
So he kind of, the way he moves, it kind of gets stuck again. So like it's kind of jutted out to here now. And he's able to, see here, scramble 1, 2. So I say even clears like, he just keeps like falling forward. He ends up there. Does like 4 successes.
Can
Okay.
Sasha grab him onto the car?
Not yet. I mean,
Not yet.
no, you don't have to. Okay. And still these things are like, okay. Now how are Amanda, Donald, and Alicia gonna get across?
I'm assuming Donald will just jump onto the truck and run over. He is, after all, a dog. And the walkers tend to leave him alone.
No, they'll eat them. So I guess like, I wonder if I can change the colors. Yeah, I wonder if he can like, so now that the container is it's kind of leaning, the container is like, and you can hear like the some holes. You see some of this paper thin area here. Yeah, they're like a hole like appears there. You can see like hands groping and grasping through that hole there. So you want Donald to like,
Jump it over if
you want
can.
Alicia to order Donald to like go like this and across.
Mm.
Well, I mean, either way, he's going to be running full speed, I'm assuming.
Yeah, because that container, the container is now like this corner, like see, this corner is like now here, let's say, right? This corner here. So it's kind of, you know.
Can he by any chance go under it?
That's where the swarm is.
Oh, like under.
Because
I
like
mean,
a
he'd have,
trailer is up off the ground a pretty decent amount, at least enough that a German Shepherd should be able to kind of crouch and shimmy through.
you know, he could go. I mean, Alicia's gonna have to go with him though. Like he can go like through here because
Okay.
it's like it's now like on its side a little bit, so he could kind of crawl through here. If you want them to try that way, that's probably another way Amanda could try to go too if she doesn't want to try to take a leap of faith like Roy did.
Yeah. Because I just think running the risk of falling into the confined space with the walkers with no easy way out is just an unnecessary risk.
Yeah.
Roy
Yeah.
looks mighty happy.
Yes, this is like over here now. Okay. All right. So okay, Amanda and Alicia and Donald. So what do we do this way? Stealth, I think.
Yeah, probably.
It seems like a stealth.
Not exactly Amanda's cup
Nope.
of tea, but
Nope, not at all.
but she will definitely try.
All right, hold on. Stealth. Oh wow. Stealth is not their strong suit, these guys.
No, definitely not.
Mhm.
She could manipulate them not to attack her, but she cannot stealth away.
Oh, would you like to push Amanda?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I hope I don't get a 1.
No. All right. So,
Just not successful.
so who are you first, and then Alicia, or is it like you? The dog probably first,
Yeah, dog probably first.
and then Alicia, and then you, or you and Alicia?
Alicia and then me, because that's just the order that we would get to it in, because I'd still have to walk around.
Yeah, like something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me check the dog. I wonder if I got a roll for the. What I got? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. It'll say attack, but you know they only got one. They only got
Yeah.
one stat. These animals. Oh, the dog. Oh, the dog. No problem.
Dog is so good.
Yeah, I think the dog's gonna actually drag Alicia. Because it's got 3 successes there.
Poor Amanda.
So the dog like sees what's happened, like Alicia get hung up, and then Amanda is stuck there. All right, but you didn't. You failed, but you didn't. Yeah,
You can get a
mess up. You didn't
consequence.
mess up. So the
Can she
swarm is
run
still.
across the backside of this?
How's your mobility, Amanda?
Um,
You have a 1 in mobility versus
Yeah.
a 0. You have 1 extra dice in mobility.
okay.
So you could try to run across or shoot the swarm, and then that'd be combat.
Let's try running, because I think that would be less noticeable than an AR-15 firing.
Yeah.
No,
Well, I would say like definitely
since
the
she's
firing.
running, since she's running and she's terrified of the Walking Dead, does she get a bonus die?
No.
Okay. I just
I
don't want
already am
to.
stressed.
No, she's already stressed.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
thought she got rid of that one stress.
She did, but
No, let's push it for stealth.
she just incurred another one from stealth, but she didn't get a
Yeah.
1 though, so
Okay.
which is good.
All right.
Okay.
So we ready to run?
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
No. I guess
Oh,
you're
but she didn't fall off.
all right. Okay. I think we're gonna let me check something here. I might have to increase the threat level because that's just like 2 failures.
I think this has gone up pretty high now.
Yeah, so that'll yeah, I guess you like blocked by these walkers somehow. Or when you kind of crawl out from underneath that tanker trailer, you get hung up, and then when you pull yourself out there, you're kind of more crawling than running. So now the walkers are close by, but they're not quite aware of you yet. Because we started at 1. Although actually, right. I think that'll incur like an extra threat there. Okay. So the walkers are now aware of you, and they start shambling towards you. You get another point of stress. Well, actually, everyone gets a stress. So Roy's at like 3 stress. He's freaking out.
Poor Roy.
Yeah, Roy's like freaking out. So Sasha gets a stress, and Amanda, you get another one. Oh, I'll have to add it. Yeah.
Can I throw a Molotov cocktail now?
You get him. You might get
Wouldn't that
Amanda.
cause him to go
You will
closer
get
to us
Amanda.
though? Yeah.
I don't want to hit Amanda. I was just hoping to
You can use it as a distraction and throw it like
over
up
there.
top, like over here,
Yes.
because they will be attracted to fire.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, so I roll range combat now, right? I don't roll from over here.
Right. Hold on a second. I need to check. Like,
Oh, I can roll it from there. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
um, okay.
Okay. You ready for me to throw the Molotov?
Wait, let me see if it's threat level 3, what happens. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Here we
Go
go.
for it. Oh, beautiful.
Boom. We are good.
Ace.
Book it,
Very nice.
Amanda.
All right. So if you wish, yeah, if you wish, you could, that's enough to take the truck over the edge if you wish.
Will the swarm go with it?
The swarm will start following it, yes.
Okay, then I'm fine with that.
Okay, so the truck, I mean, the whole, like this whole area here, becomes a giant hole.
We might have to find a different way back, but
Yeah, this kind of just, you kind of hit this and that just cakes, kind of blows through that rusted area there. And whatever Roy did to somehow magically keep the truck attached breaks, and that truck goes sliding into the lake there. And you don't have to worry about all the all those walkers in there kind of go sliding with it into the drink. And these start following. Yeah, so the only one in trouble, yeah, they start following it as like that whole front section is on fire. Okay, all right. So now we can try to get a, and that you did a bunch of damage, so okay. So Amanda, yeah, Alicia and Donald are beyond. So now it's just Roy and Amanda to get out of there. I think Roy's just gonna run. Like he's gonna scream running, as that, the thing blows up. He probably gets hit by a few pieces of glass, and that's just enough to like freak him the hell out.
I think he's a little freaked already.
Oh, I figure out how to, no, I can't add stress dice. Well, it's like there's a place to add stress dice on him, but there's no way to, it's so weird that there's no way on this to add stress to him. Okay. Oh well. He can add bonus dice, but all right. So let's see if he screws up. He's able to make it, but all right, he messes up somewhere.
Yeah, it might have been from the screaming. Probably.
Like,
Yeah,
stop
he
screaming.
runs. You know what? I'm gonna say that like he runs and he like tries to run and like do like a parkour over that truck there. And I'm gonna say he like yeah, he's gonna injure himself.
Now is not the time to try and be the jock on the football field.
So he's like battered, like I gotta see what battered means necessarily, but yeah, he was
We
going
should
from
have left your
bruised.
findings on. I could have grabbed you. And Amanda still needs to
Yeah,
scurry away.
Amanda, you need to figure something out.
Oh god.
The distraction should give you a bonus dice.
Okay.
On stealth or on
Yeah, either stealth or mobility, either one.
She
Select
has
mobility.
yes, mobility with 1 bonus die. Here's nothing.
All right.
All right, she is motivated.
All right. So you also make it no problem, but I'm gonna say you get bruised up.
Okay.
You trip like a couple times, like all this. You're not watching where you're going. You're just stressed out, and you trip on some of these like little potholes that are in there. So yeah. You don't suffer really, yeah, until you're broken is when you actually suffer a critical injury. So Roy is in a bad way, but yeah, the swarms like they kind of follow, and you start seeing like them fall one after the other into the lake. As they kind of, you can see like that thing, the cab is on fire. Yeah, cool. All right, good job, guys.
We're happy about that.
Yes.
Maybe Roy's not. Roy's rethinking his
Mhm.
desire to attend this adventure with us, but it's not his choice.
Mhm.
Yeah, he didn't really get an option there. Do any of us have any capabilities with medicine?
Yeah,
Because
that's
I
a
know
good,
I don't.
yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, you can look to see who has got medicine. I will look on
I don't have medicine, but I have 2 in empathy. I think she stayed at a Holiday Inn Express so she could try.
so how many dice does that give you?
For medicine,
Yeah,
You're right.
two.
2.
How much would I have?
What's your empathy?
I have to look. Hold on.
2 or 3?
5.
5.
So she would have.
Yeah, that's a bet. I mean, yeah, if you have like but do you have like does anyone have a med kit? I think you
No.
guys found one in that sporting goods shop. I'm pretty sure. I have to
Yes, would
look.
that give her a bonus die
It
then?
might. You have to. I'll look at the gear.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
Because I think Rory might need some TLC.
you have a hand crank radio, your notes, assault rifle. Sasha has 1 less Molotov cocktail.
Yes, but I'm on Amanda's sheet right now, so hold on.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
rolled
I don't
it
know.
from the Molotov side, so I think, doesn't it take 1 away?
I don't think it takes them away. It's kind of curious because
Okay,
know,
well, I'll take
let me
1
see.
away in a
Look at
minute.
inventory. We never put how many you had. I don't think it's under notes or anything, but yeah. I guess unless you mess up, technically, because it doesn't really keep track of that stuff. Although I
Mhm.
think something like that we should keep track of. So yeah. I mean, although you can say you like made some or into downtime or picked some up, found some spirits, whatever, it's fine. So like until you mess up, then you run out, right? Because that's
Okay.
kind of the way. That's the way. It's kind of not totally codified. I thought I could have sworn you guys had a med kit. Maybe.
I thought we did.
Um,
Does Alicia have the med kit?
No. I could just try to roll. I mean, so that's what I was gonna do. It's Amanda is bruised up.
And stressed.
Yeah, and stressed.
But it counts for the stress dice.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hold on. And let's see how long. Just before you do that, how long it's like would take. Because we've been super stressed. This is the first time anyone's been like injured and stuff. Stress and anchors counts. Of course. Damage and healing. See other chapter. Yep, messing up. Oh, you don't have any armor, do you? Oh, it's okay.
Well, I don't think Amanda was hurt that bad. It's mostly for Roy.
Yeah. I'm bruised. I've still got 2 out of 3, so I think I'm decent. Roy, on the other hand, is incurred some damage.
Yeah, so let's see.
She's making a bid for re-election, so she wants to heal him.
Recovery. You recover a point of health each day as long as you're able to consume one ration of food. If you have no food, you can't heal. Yeah. So first aid, if you're broken, someone else can give you first aid. Only takes a couple seconds. So it's just time.
So do you want me to attempt the medicine?
Wait, so basic medical gear involves a field medic would carry a bag, scalpels, bandages, basic medic disinfectants. Let me see. Now I'm gonna go look at the medicine and see what that lets you do.
I'm sure if Amanda is successful, she'll take out her District 20 vote for me band-aids to put on there.
And give a comment card, too.
Mhm.
I
Yeah, I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Maybe the viewers can tell us what type of band-aid we should have on us to put on there.
I mean, you never know. I might still be carrying around some of my vote for me stickers.
Depending on how messed up he is, the bumper sticker across the forehead might work.
It only says you only need first aid when someone's broken.
Oh, so don't do any medicine?
I guess not. Yeah.
All right, bumper sticker to the head it is.
Cool.
Yeah, just a day. Okay. So you guys cross over into like what is this Wood Lake? The Wood Lake area. And I get to roll since you've never been here, I get to roll a couple dice.
Uh-oh. Hope you have an extra bumper sticker.
And yeah, it is. I mean, again, there's the threat level is going to go down. To probably about a 1 now.
Okay.
There's walkers around. It was once a populated area, but you really don't see anything. And I guess Roy is like, oh, I wonder if I could do that. What if that does anything? He's like 3 stress. That's plus 3 kilometers. That doesn't make sense.
Do we need to take a quick nap off to the side and give him a cracker or something to help him along?
Not really, but I do gotta. I forgot to do something. Pull you out of that scene. As you kind of cross the bridge, you cross this bridge here, and you make your way into Woodridge, and then you kind of get into this sort of. Are you gonna? I guess you're gonna go into this little corner here. For a little bit, it's uneventful, and then you get into the corner. I mean, you keep going, and then you go to like here where Gainesville is. So you could take a break for an hour and get back some stress.
Okay.
Recover a stress point if you wanted to after that
I am-
harrowing.
I think both myself and Roy are very pro that plan.
So we'll rest for an hour and remove our stress. So I took off the stress for her. And then did you make it so that I can move Amanda's stress down 1?
No, I don't see if you can. If not, I'll
No,
do it.
I do not have permission.
Okay. I thought I configured it, but maybe. So she goes down to 1 stress.
Yes. And poor Roy goes from 3 to 2.
Yeah, you know what I'm gonna say, since you take some time to rest, you can get rid of that that bruised condition You can wrap up, take some painkillers, and Roy goes back to bruised from being battered up, takes care of his little scrapes and stuff. So it seems reasonable to me. So Alicia's down to 1 stress and Roy is down to 2. Wish there's a way to target status.
Sasha only has like fingery, snacky food to munch
Mhm.
on, but she'll share.
Dead.
Because it says if we don't give him food, then he can't keep going. So.
Yeah, you take a break for like,
Yeah.
to get some food and stuff.
Do we want to see if Donald can catch a rabbit or something?
Yeah, you want Alicia to do some foraging to get some around
Yeah, that
here.
might be nice.
Probably,
nice-
Yeah.
probably here like more like a squirrel, but as opposed to a rabbit. You're in like the urban area.
Oh, yeah. Or even a rat.
I'd rather have a squirrel,
There is not very much meat on a squirrel.
not much on a rat either.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe we can find a possum.
Raccoon. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm against eating the cats and dogs.
Or you have probably a better survival, Amy. You want to, since you're not really injured or anything,
Yes.
you don't need to. You could roll your survival.
Okay. Any bonus dice?
You're taking the dog, so
Yes.
give yourself like a bonus dice.
One of them? Okay.
Yeah, just. Yep. You're able to find some grub. He catches, a couple of rats and squirrels.
It's hoping for a possum, but that's okay. I'll take what I
Yeah.
can get.
Hey,
So-
those will be faster to cook.
But there are a lot of bones.
And you didn't. Yeah, you weren't stressed. So that's also the good thing to take you around, so you don't like like I said, it's just threat level 1, so that's good. All right, so we continue forward, and yeah, we'll see if it is. I guess if it is uneventful and you get to the Living's Haven, then we'll see. Well, we'll see what happens as you kind of
Then they would
go.
be so living.
Yeah.
We can ask Roy, are we close?
He says you're very close. You're
Are
very
you gonna
close.
help us, Roy? Because we gave you squirrel. Flambéed squirrel is Amanda's specialty.
He does gotta go. I don't know why you're so nice to me. I mean, you kidnapped her kid, Well, our leader did. He says.
Why did you join with the living anyways?
I mean, just because it's a living. I want to survive.
Yeah, but you could join our group. We're much better.
You would let me join your group? Alicia says, I don't think so.
Well, I mean, you have to prove yourself.
We're very much a community-minded group. So long as you are doing what is best for our community, then we are
Nate.
supportive.
Nate Miller. Well, Nate, he's just such a natural leader. It's might makes right. We're gonna
Yeah,
get out of
but
we're gonna get out of the factory and do something.
What?
I'll let you roll leadership or manipulation.
Probably
have to-
manipulation.
I don't know. Well, leadership manipulation then would be kind of like you're trying to trick them. Honest
Then
leadership
leadership.
the leadership would be more your.
Yeah.
no,
Let's do
see,
leadership.
There's no bonus dice, right?
Yeah, I think it's you saved his life. You could have let him. I'll give you a bonus dice because you saved his life and.
Is if she's
I
she's
mean-
not playing a mind game, correct?
Right.
No.
She's just like going, look, we're a better option type of. Yeah, it's more of a.
And I would like to point out that I don't think your leader
Oh, you know what?
has a suit as white as Amanda's.
So actually, I mean, if you wanted to use and your your drive, since we're probably going to wrap up here. So you can use your drive as well
Yeah, let's do it.
and get that
So then it-
so 3 bonus dice.
There we go.
I mean, it's a kind of major. You're trying to like convince them to come over to your side.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
You know, she's pretty. She has a white suit. She fed you.
Oh my gosh,
and
yeah.
she, he is
Oh.
in love with you now.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Roy's in love with you now.
I mean, just think about it. We're here. We're feeding you. We're protecting you. We could have let you die. We
We were
stayed.
all impressed
Your
by the
group
jump.
left. They didn't even try to come looking for you when you were taken.
That's kind of true.
They were kind of dead.
I don't know. You get the impression that I mean, I would say Amanda, I think you're like, and then you guys like kind of healed him, kind of you took care of his wounds and stuff. You didn't like, I mean, there was a couple of chances where you could have kicked him in the water
Yeah. When I accidentally almost
with the walkers. Yeah. So
Just wearing your
so you
bumper
feel,
sticker.
I don't know. It's up to you, Amanda, but I mean, you don't think he's gonna like try anything at this point. I think I will remove. I don't know. I might give him a new issue.
Yeah. I think he's pretty much understanding of the options of his leaders.
Mhm.
One that's for him and for the people, the other one that's willing to use them as bait.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the vote's pretty easy to cast.
Yeah.
I think he'll be fine.
Okay. All right. I guess he will volunteer then. He'll say, I know a way we can get into the factory, kind of on the down low.
That's pretty impressive, Sasha would say. And, you know, if you get us in the back way, you might even get an extra serving of squirrel next time.
Yeah.
Or
If we can catch
flambéed rat.
if we can catch him, that's more David's option.
Cool. Well, I mean, he does lead you kind of towards the factory. I don't know. I wonder if there might be like an actual picture. I feel like there could be a picture that I could show. Let me yeah. Let's see. In journal.
I mean, Sasha is going to point out that, you know, it'd be nice to have a guy around the cabin. She can't always reach the top shelf, you know, things like that.
I mean, there are some men around the tavern.
I know. I'm just trying to be
There's a
welcoming.
couple.
Yeah.
We're trying to be welcoming.
All right. So, when you get there, see, it's like a bombed out factory when you get there. I'll have to look for the picture. So he does tell you like, so it's a bombed out factory. He says, really, the group is violent and disorganized. Whoever's strongest makes a decision. Right now, Nate's the strongest. He says disputes are settled in the hole, which is a fighting pit surrounded by chained walkers, and everyone fights to the death until one agrees to surrender. And those who are too weak are forced to do menial labor, and they're set out on scavenging runs. There's a greenhouse on the roof of the factory, and we have a radio transmitter. That's where Nate kind of goes on there and says it's a thriving sanctuary. Don't believe it. So if you guys go there by yourselves, you're going to be killed or enslaved. Says he looks at you, the three of you, likely enslaved. We are short on ammo, so we got spears, bats, and spirits to throw, Molotov cocktails.
Well,
And he says the thing is, it's easy to kind of, if I can go into this through the secret way, the back way. The Haven is the ruins of a large factory, and there's like no one really. It's not cohesive. People live in small groups all over the factory, hiding from each other and from intruders. So, yeah.
Sasha wants to know if Roy has a guess as to where the child might be.
I don't know. Nate's probably using him as like a servant, you know? So either probably with Nate. Nate at best, I'm gonna I hope he's not like thrown to do the menial labor. I mean, he's doing probably menial labor for Nate, you know, shining his shoes and polishing his jacket, leather jacket, you know.
Can Roy go in there and find out for us first?
I do have a question for Roy.
Oh, who asks him that?
That would be Alicia. Or sorry, Amanda. I forgot my name.
Because yeah, but I mean, hopefully I won't get caught. They're gonna question like why I didn't, you know, where's everyone else?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll do it, Amanda. I'll do it.
So, Roy, before you do that, what is the likelihood that we would be able to convince one of these kind of separate groups to help us in trying to take down Nate and to try and maybe get a little bit better of an order in there and, you know, kind of help streamline things and to be a little bit less slavery?
He says I might know a group.
Okay.
I don't know. You want me to go talk to them and see what's going on? I mean,
Yes.
it's risky. I mean, I can run really fast and jump really high, as you can see.
Yes, you can. You are extremely athletic.
We are very impressed.
Actually,
Even with a patch over his eye.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you kind of leads you there, and you break from like some nearby ruins. This whole area looks like bombed out, and some such. So I mean, you had heard that the military like bombed Atlanta and the environs during the early stage of the outbreak. So this place kind of got hit pretty hard. So you kind of can hang out. You can see the factory, you know, not too far away, and you can hold out in like a bombed out ruin. Again, there's still like walkers around, but you can secure a place in the interim, and then Roy's gonna sneak off and go see what he can find out. And we will stop there and continue the next time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So thank you, Amy and Cindy, for playing tonight. It was really fun. It's a good little encounter. Made some movement. I think what we should do is to go over XP, because we have not done that. We have not done that. I think I gave XP like off camera last time, but we should go over experience points and go through those questions and determine how much XP people got for the session, because you can improve your character with experience points. So there's a questions for XP. I'll ask them, and then you can say that if you got them or not. So did you participate in the session? Yes. So each of you gets an XP for
Okay.
participating. Did you achieve something important?
We didn't die.
Well, I would say you did. You got to the factory.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you learn something? You learned about the factory. That's 3. You did explore more than one sector on the travel map.
It only let me put 1 XP there.
For you?
Yeah.
Check that out. For Sasha.
Yes.
So
That's okay. We can keep
how
going.
many did you put? How many did you put 1?
It only let me do 1.
Okay, so 1. That's weird.
We'll
Yeah,
figure it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, because maybe 10, like 10, and then you spend it, right? So, because when you get to 10, you can spend something.
Okay.
Yeah, when you get 10 XP,
Poor
can
Amanda
buy
has
it.
none.
Yeah, I know. So Amanda should have,
Oh,
so for the
because
last,
I can't
oh yeah,
add hers.
all right. So we'll keep track of it. Maybe we'll put it in the chat, how many XP we get when we get to it, and then we'll
Okay.
max it out. So for last time, I would say 2, 3, 4. So last time you guys got 5 XP also. So Amanda would have 5 to start with, and then after today, you probably will have 10 and can buy something.
Now, what can you buy with the XP?
So that is a good question. So you can, with buying a skill or a new talent, costs 10 XP. You can save XP for later use or use them immediately, but you can only buy skill points and talents after or before a session, not during the course of play. So you'll have 10 XP, both of you, and then actually Amy's character, you'll have a little more. So definitely everyone's going to get 5 XP this time around, because I know well, Amy, I think Amy, you're gonna get, I don't think you used your drive or an issue, did you? I know Amanda just
No.
used her drive. Right. So Amy, you're gonna have 4 XP. So the other thing you guys can do is, one way to earn XP is also to hold a dearly departed monologue. All sessions except the first one can start with a dearly departed monologue. This means one of you holds a monologue directed to a dead PC or NPC, or to some PC that you think is dead, and a monologue should contain something that happened last session. So only one player gets to hold a dearly departed monologue per session, and then we roll 2d6 and take the lowest number, I believe, and the result is the number of XP that the group gets. So we can divide that up with a minimum of 1 if we wanted to do that. I would actually say I did have Cindy do a dearly departed monologue for those poor livings that ran into the undead trailer park trash.
Mhm.
So yeah, so roll 2d6, Amy, for Cindy, and we'll take the lowest, and that'll be extra XP that you could get for this. I think you have to do / roll
Right.
2d6.
Roll
Yeah.
roll the dice. 2d6.
Mhm.
Nope. 2d6.
I wonder if you have to roll that roll. We'll find out. No. All right, so you guys get 3 XP, so you'll get like one extra XP each. So technically, after you spend your 10 XP, Amanda will have 1 XP, and after you spend your XP, Amy, you will have 1, 2, 3. You'll have 4 XP after you spend. Right? Because you got, with 1 XP gave you 10, but you got 4. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And Sasha will have 4. Cool. So then you can decide what you want to spend that on. There are talents that you can buy. You can increase your skills, which would, when your skill by 1 point. You cannot increase attributes, but you can increase skills or get a new talent. There's a lot of cool talents. So yeah. Just kind of give me an idea of what you want to do. And you don't have to pick from your original talents from the archetype. Right? So you can pick other talents. Well, so we could do that at the beginning of next session before we get started, if we need to, and then go from there.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, thank you everyone thank you all for playing. Thank you, Amy and Cindy, for playing. And yeah, make sure you like, subscribe. What else are you supposed to do? Comment on this
Comment
session.
and
It's
share.
really fun. Really
Sharing
fun.
and caring.
Yeah. Shorter session today, I believe. I hope so. But it was really fun. We accomplished some stuff. I definitely wanted to try out that bridge encounter, which I actually it's not in any book. It's just kind of something that I thought was kind of cool to do, and it worked out pretty fun. Sending a bunch of walkers to their eternal doom in the lake. Although probably whichever way the lake flows, I'm sure the ones that didn't burn to a crisp or get their head smashed will end up somewhere else. So, all right. Great. Thank you so much. And thank you,
Thank you.
listeners. And remember, good night and good rolling.